Hello and welcome to BeamNG.Drive. I'm your host, davidinark, and today we are going to do a combo video. We have a suggestion from Blackichan82 to take a car connected to a chain and suspend it in the air with the lockable node, and then, see if we can hit it out of the air, PINATA style. And then there's actually also another suggestion, just dragging a car by the chain down a ski jump. So we're going to try that one too. But I also wanted to get in here and I wanted to do a tutorial. I want to show you, especially for those folks who aren't quite sure how all this behind the scenes stuff works, I want to show you and kind of walk you through the process of how we go about doing something along those lines. So the first thing is I've got a truck, just the standard BeamNG D series, and I need to attach a chain to it. So we hit escape, jump over to the vehicles, and we come down to the chains, which I do not have installed, but that's okay. I can do the giant flail. That should work, right? I think so. So I'm going to spawn a new one because I want both at the same time. Well, that didn't work. Where's my, here I am. All right, so because I want both at the same time. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do here is let's, whoops, put it in gear. Oops, good heavens. And back up here, get close to the chain connector. All right, so if I spin around, back up a little bit more. There we go. All right, when you press L, that brings up the highlighted nodes. Oops, I'm not as close as I thought it was. All right, so now I have to position my truck a little closer, and the game will actually perform the linkage for you. Okay. So what I wish you could do in the game, and I'm going to post this out on the BeamNG site for the developers. We need a way, as players, we need a way to take any combined things that we do, whether it's a chain attached to the back of a vehicle, whether it's me putting a couch in the bed of a truck, whatever it happens to be, I need to be able to save that configuration as one item. That way I can spawn it later and I don't have to mess around with it. Because now that I'm thinking about this, I don't know that I can move both of these at the same time. Well, yes, I can. I'll show you how you do that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is go into World Editor, and you do that by hitting the F11 key on your keyboard. If I come over to the mission group folder, and you click the down arrow so that it opens it up, you'll see that you have BeamNG objects here with the icons. Then they represent vehicles or props that you have put in your game. And so the player is generally the first object that's on there, and then any clones are subsequent items that you've added to the game. If I come to the player, and right now, let me explain a little bit what's going on. I have in the upper left-hand corner, I have the World Editor, and it's pushed in, it's selected. Just below that, you have the Object Editor, and that's what lets you move things around. Below that, though, you have different items. You have a select arrow, which allows you to point at things and attempt to select. As you can see, it doesn't really work very well, so I don't ever use that. I never use the arrow, or rarely use the arrow to select anything. The next one down is the Move selector. So if I click on Move, and then I choose, say, the player, then you get this icon here, which you may have seen in other games and in other environments. And it allows you to move left and right along red. See how left and right. I can also move back and forth with green. I can move up and down with blue. You can also grab, like, if I point between the red and blue, I can sort of maybe grab both. I can also grab this little box right here, and that grabs everything, and you use the mouse to freely drag stuff around. However, you see what happens. I started dragging, and instantly the whole thing went haywire. So If that happens, there's a couple of things you can do. One, you can hit J, that freezes the physics. So I've frozen the physics. I can immediately hit my home key, and that will return me back to the truck's home position. Now, you'll notice that it actually spawns in above the ground, just on this particular map. So I will go ahead and unfreeze the physics. However, I'm in editor mode, not gameplay mode. So in order to get everybody set back up again, I have to hit F11, get back in line, and line this up with the chain. There we go. Hit L, and they should connect. Clink. Okay. So I'm going to straighten up just because it makes life a little easier. All right. So as you saw, when I grabbed the truck, the game kind of wigged out on me. And that's one of the big problems with editing. If you are trying to move the object that you currently have in focus, then the game like wigs out. It's like the camera's trying to figure out what you're trying to do while the camera's doing it, while the game is doing it. It gets really weird. So there's an easy fix for that. But before we get started, before going into editor mode, generally I hit J to pause the physics. That way, as I move things around, they're not flailing around all over the place. And then I usually also hit F8 because F8 will put me in free cam mode. So now when I hit F11, I'm still in free cam mode and the physics has been frozen. So what I actually want to do is right now my focus, right, I was looking at and I was in possession of the truck. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab the flail, and I'm going to attempt to do this. Well, actually, I should be able to grab both of these. So I can hold down the control key on my keyboard and click on the player, and now notice it has grabbed both of these. Now, I don't know exactly what this is going to do. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, cool. Excellent. So now what I can do is we can move the camera back, and I'm moving sideways, and I'm using WASD for that. And I'm going to grab the box because right now I don't really care where things go. I just need to move them. I need to move it. And also, thank you very much to a viewer, and I apologize, I can't remember who told me, but if you hold the shift key while you're moving the camera, it will go much faster. Makes life a whole lot easier. Okay, so let me grab the box again. And ultimately, where I'm trying to go is down here where the ski jump is so that I can hang this truck in the air. Along the ski jump, it goes up somewhere approximately here, so I know I need to move this to about where I am. If I grab this block, though, there's not a way to pull that closer to me. So I'm going to use these arrows, again, blue, green, and red, or attempt to anyway. And we're going to move this down. And again, we will use, we'll use red and move this over. All right, so this is probably close. Let me see what we got here. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I think it's still a little off. So we're going to move it over. You'll notice the grid lines also help you line things up. Okay, so I've moved things around in terms of back and forth and up and down. But what I'm trying to do is suspend this, flail in the air so that the truck hangs down. There are a couple of ways to do that. One, I could at this point simply suspend this in the air, which I'll talk about in just a second. I could just suspend this in the air and let the truck fall, but I'm afraid that might rip the chain away from the ball, and I don't want that. I want everything to be pretty well set when I start. So to do that, beneath moving left, right, up, and down, there is a rotate selector, and so you see I get a red line here that's up and down, a blue line that goes across, and then a green line that swoops underneath. And that is what allows you to rotate. So if I hold the red one and I push up, you'll see what's happening. You also see that I didn't notice before, the chain is actually dislodged. So that means we're going to have to do some work to get these two together. And I'm not sure how I'm not sure how we're going to pull that off. So I'll figure that out once I kind of get things where I want them. So I think what I actually would like to do is come back over here and let's get the ball and chain kind of where I want. Well, I guess that's going to be a little low. Let's come up. Okay. And then we'll position the truck here in a second. All right. So we have both of these going here. Actually, I'm not sure that. I don't know. It's so weird. You get like these weird angles. Yeah, I think the whole thing, I think still needs to come this way. All right. We're going to try that. So we have this. And at this point, I still have both items selected. So if I just click off in a blank space, well, I thought that would just deselect, but I guess not. So if I just click on one of them, so let me click on just the player. So now just the truck is selected. Now, this could get really weird because I think I was focused on the truck when we started. Okay, well, that doesn't seem to affect anything. All right, sometimes, like I said, sometimes the game gets really, really weird when you start messing with stuff, but let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not what I meant to do at all. All right, so what I'm trying to do here is attempt to see how close I can get these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a node, and I'm going to grab a node. No, grab a node. And we're going to cause that to hang that there. And then, oh no, my truck. Okay, my truck is too far off center. See that? So I'm going to go back into edit mode. And let's grab the player. Let's see if we can't get these a little bit closer. I mean, theoretically that should work. But I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, I don't know why that keeps going there. No, you're good. No, that keeps moving. That is such a problem. Green? All right, that works. Green. Oh my. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. What's crazy is they're almost like at the same angle, so really there's no telling what's all going on here. I can't really see where the chain... oh, I see. It's in there. Okay, this actually might work. Let's find out. So I'm just going to unfreeze physics while I'm still in World Editor just to see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a truck being held in the air by a ball. And I hope I can edit this into something that makes some semblance of order. Because, okay, they're swinging around a lot. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, so part of my problem is I did not leave a car at the top, so I need to go spawn a vehicle up there. So let me go do that. Okay, I have no idea if this is going to work, man. I hope this does. I hope this is the most brilliant thing ever. But there's a good chance, especially since I'm driving all over the place. No, we're not even going to mess with that. All right, so I have one of the things I need to do, and I should have remembered this from the ski jump competition series of videos that I did, but I don't remember. I don't even know if that truck is still attached out there, but we'll find out real quick. So let's see if we can get this big old beast, and I will attempt to slow things down when we get close and move some cameras around and what have you, because... Oh, please, please, please. Oh, well, I nicked the side. You've got to be kidding me, man. Well, that's no fun. And I'm basically trying to match, oh, well, it helps if you're at the right angle. So again, I can grab this and I can tilt it based on whichever color I'm grabbing. So now I want to use the moves and see if we can get this. Oh, I actually have it upside down. So, because I want the top of the truck to get hung up. Whoop, 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 whoop. And notice I can grab like the red here so I can tilt it forward. All right, so that's pretty close. So now let's move up and over, because we want, let's see, I should probably even move it up higher and in some more. I really want to make sure that this chain is going to get hung on the truck. Now the problem I have is I actually am not, yeah, it's not quite right. Let's see, I need to move this back. All right, that's probably pretty close. So one of the things, I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm going to try this. I don't really, let's see. Okay, so now whoops. All right, so there's the red truck. Okay, so there's the white truck. I'm going to attempt to set the home position. All right. And so that way I'm hoping that keeps the truck close to here if I need to reset. So I'm going to release the physics. Oh, it's sort of hanging on. I think, oh no, it's hanging on through the, oh, that is so just yeek, scary. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can take this down. This time I've got my finger on the slow motion key instead of the real-time key, or whatever you call it. What's the opposite of slow motion? It's not fast motion. Well, I guess it is. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, this is going to be great. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, wow. That is, man, that is cool. Woo. We are bringing the truck with us, man. Oh, that was fantastic. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. I've been working on this really longer than I care to admit, but I will tell you it's been about an hour, and that was well worth all the time spent. Oh my gosh. That was phenomenal. Okay, so I am curious to see, setting this one to home, that's going to be up there. I'm curious to see where this one goes. Oh, that was close. Okay, so what I can do is, what you can do in this particular situation is freeze the physics, hit home, go to free cam, and then now you could, and the reason why it's not working is because the chain has swung out all the way over here, right? So that's the only reason why resetting to this position did not reconnect with the chain, because the chain's not there. So I can go into World Editor and make it all line up. So to do that, I can grab this and move it over. And again, I'm trying to get everything lined up pretty close to the way it looks, right? I'm trying to make this so that it's the least amount of stress on either part. So I'm trying to get the angle pretty close. And then we will move the truck accordingly. So that's pretty close, I think. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm leaving a lot of chain hanging here. So I think what I might want to do is move this up and over, because I'm trying to cover as much area under the truck with the chain so that it can make sure that it grabs onto something, right? You want to make sure that that's going to happen. So now I'm going to release the physics again and pray it doesn't just fall to the ground. Nope, we're hanging. Oh my gosh. This is so just Blackichan 82. Brilliant idea. Brilliant. Okay, so out of editor mode. Shift C to get my camera going. There we go. Should we try a different vehicle? I think we should try a different vehicle. All right, I've never taken the hopper down the ski jump before, so I have no idea how it's going to behave. So this is going to be interesting to see if it maintains its trajectory, which actually looks like it's doing pretty good. It's not too slippy. Oh, I'm going off to the wrong side. Oh, just missed it. Just a bit outside. Okay, well, since we haven't done the hopper before, let's see what it looks like when it lands. Oh, man, I believe we actually landed on all fours. However, it was just a hard landing, so, well, that wasn't too bad. Okay, let's try this again. This time I will attempt to go straight, since that seems to be a problem. All right, here we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What happened to the truck? The truck fell off the chain. It is off the chain. Oh, boy. Okay, well, I should have thought about that. That actually goes through the truck. Huh. I think I'm going to adjust the tilt a little bit more. Well, actually, you know what? I think I will come back a little bit. Why not? Because, again, the idea is I want to make sure that this chain has enough of itself inside, enough of the body parts here that when I release physics, that it still maintains that contact. So let's see what happens if I release physics. Ah, yeah. Okay, now that's a little higher, so I don't know if we're actually going to hit it. Okay, I don't have time for this. There we go. Let's go. No time. I got no time. No time. Let's go, man. You know what? Let's start off at the hood. Oh, my. I have no... Oh, there I am. Okay. No, you're too far. Too far to the... Oh, no. No. Okay. Holy cow. Wait a minute. We're going to pause physics here because... So, this is an editing technique, by the way. If you pause physics and then you change your camera to where you want that camera to go. In fact, I could even free cam. Right? And then you set up the angle. You unpause physics. And then that's where you would make your edits. And so that people don't see the fact that you're pausing. And then see, I can pause there. And we can come around here and see what's going to happen from maybe, let's do it from this angle here, right? Oh. All right, now it goes off camera. So maybe I want to do something like, let's do something cool. Let's see, what can I do here? I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, we want to get the sun in there maybe. So if I come down underneath, let's get the sunshine in here. Unpause. Oh, that is, oh man. And I love that the D series is still attached. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. So then we can pull out just to see what's happening here. And again, I can pause this. And let's change the angle this time. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to keep them both on the screen without doing too much. All right, that's kind of cool. And then, of course, I can speed things up. Spinning, 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 out of control. Oh, nope. They both have let go. So there you go. We will watch them both tumble to their deaths. That is phenomenal. What a great, great suggestion. Look, everybody's broken. Yay. Right now, I have the hopper and the D-series and the flail all loaded in. When you hit escape and you go to vehicles, you'll notice that you have options up here. You can clone the current vehicle, so basically copy and paste. You can remove the vehicle that you currently have focus on, or what's really cool is remove others, means get rid of all the other vehicles except the one I'm looking at. And so now the only vehicle I have on the map is the hopper. And so now what I can do is I can come here, I can grab the flail again and tell it to spawn new. It should spawn next to me. All right. So what I'm going to do. All right. So I want to put a trailer hitch on this vehicle. That's not what I want to do. So I'm going to go to the vehicle config. And we'll go to the frame. And we have tow hitch. And I want to go ahead and put a tow hitch on. So now it has a tow hitch. So now I can come here and we can do L, and that's not going to work. So I need to grab this node until I can get them close enough to where they will connect. Although that's, well, that's close. That's not exactly right, but that'll work. Okay, so here we go. I now have them connected, and I can, yeah, let's see what happens when we grab the flail. Now, what's my strength on this? I have no idea. I'm too far away. Oh, it's 100%. Okay, well then we're just gonna drag along. Do. All right, see ya. Oh, well, that's not working. That's not. Okay. Oh, well. It's not exactly dragging the Jeep along. Here, let's just do this. There we go. I'm not sure who's dragging who right now. It's kind of a race. That is awesome. Real time. There it is. Holy smokes. This is, I can't even get the angle right. Oh. Alright. Well, oh. Whoa. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is not going to end well. There we go. Let's be the ball. Oh. Oh. Well, it was fun anyway. Not sure it accomplished what you were hoping to accomplish. Oh my gosh. I love this game. This is awesome. Okay, so there you go. That is hanging a truck by the chain, in this case the flail, and ramming another vehicle or vehicles into it, and then dragging a vehicle down by the chain, which again, that didn't quite work exactly right. But I turned the whole thing into a tutorial, and hopefully when I piece all this together, you can make some semblance of order, and it'll help you if you're working in the game and you're trying to set some things up, just to give you some food for thought, some things to think about. Pausing the physics, turning on the free cam, putting it in the world editor mode, and working with the mover and the rotator and those types of things. And so hopefully you can play with those some more, and that'll give you some ideas. Also along with the sticky node and using all of those different things to work together to create your own fun, cool scenarios. There you go. Awesome. Feel free to leave any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories down in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button if you would. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Ring the little bell, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Wait, you know what? I got an idea. Let me just do this. Come on. Don't fight me. Quit fighting me. Get over here. Oh, there we go. Please. I'm trying to get these to connect. Come on, you can do it. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, they're so close, or like think they're close. Oh, well, a little. All right. Usually it's not this hard. Keeps wanting to jump on me. Okay, somehow I got to get these two guys attached. This is much harder than I thought it was going to be. So this tutorial's a pain in the butt. Okay. Who knows? We'll find out. No. Son of a building block. Wait. That is the numbers it's giving me. Okay, why are you doing that? That's weird. Please, please connect. Please, it's right there. Oh, they're so close. Oh, man. I can't get them to stay connected. If doing this will at least just link them together just because the chain will go through the truck. I don't know. Let's find out what happens. No, you keep jumping. Why do you keep jumping? Oh, you're kidding me with this. All right. That's fine. I'm just going to keep trying. I'm a glutton for punishment, people. How you doing?